Have you ever wondered what's up with the 14 U.S. territories? These territories are sprinkled across the globe, from the tropical paradise of Puerto Rico in the Caribbean to the remote beauty of American Samoa in the South Pacific. Each of these territories has a distinct cultural identity and a unique relationship with the United States. Some, like Guam and the U.S. Virgin Islands, are organized in unincorporated territories, while others, like the Marshall Islands and Palau, enjoy greater autonomy under compacts of free association. But what binds them together is their shared association with the United States. They're not officially states, but they're not entirely foreign lands either. This unique status makes them fascinating subjects of discussion. So whether it's the statehood aspirations of Puerto Rico, the economic disparities faced by most of these territories, or the impact of climate change on their pristine environments, there's a lot to unearth. So let's dive into the various aspects that make these territories so unique and interesting. Let's start with the burning question of status and self-determination. Picture this: you're in Puerto Rico or Guam, two territories actively pursuing statehood. You can feel the energy in the air from the streets to the halls of power as people debate the pros and cons of becoming a full-fledged state. The conversation is vibrant, passionate, and sometimes contentious, reflecting the diversity of opinions within these territories. Now, let's travel to other territories like the U.S. Virgin Islands. Here the idea of statehood is not as fervent, but it's a path that's been explored, adding another layer to the complex tapestry of self-determination. Imagine a different scene in Palau, Micronesia, and the Marshall Islands. These territories have a unique relationship with the U.S. They've chosen the route of autonomy under compacts of free association, which allows them more freedom to control their destiny while maintaining a friendly relationship with the United States. It's like being good neighbors, each respecting the other's space and sovereignty. Within each territory, there's a rich tapestry of opinion about their future political status. Some advocate for closer integration with the U.S., believing it would bring benefits and security. Others argue for greater independence, cherishing their unique culture and identity. It's a dynamic and ongoing conversation with no one-size-fits-all solution. Think about it, each territory is like a unique puzzle piece. They all fit within the larger picture of the United States, but each has its own shape, its own pattern, its own place. And just like a puzzle, the image is constantly shifting and evolving. The question of status and self-determination is a complex and ongoing discussion in these territories. It's about identity, about aspirations, about the past and the future. It's about who they are, who they want to be, and how they fit into the grand scheme of things. And it's a conversation that's bound to continue as they navigate their journey towards self-determination. Beyond the political sphere, these territories face a range of economic and social issues. Economic disparities are a prominent concern, with most territories grappling with high poverty rates and limited job opportunities. This is often compounded by a reliance on federal assistance, which, while necessary, can sometimes limit self-sufficiency and economic growth. In the face of these challenges, many territories are seeking innovative ways to stimulate their economies. This includes exploring new industries, fostering local entrepreneurship, and investing in education and skills training to prepare their workforce for the future. Yet the path to economic stability is not without its obstacles. Many of these territories are on the front lines of climate change, facing rising sea levels, stronger storms, and threats to their unique ecosystems. This environmental instability not only impacts daily life, but can also hamper economic development and strain already limited resources. For instance, consider the Pacific Islands, which are particularly vulnerable to the effects of climate change. Rising sea levels and increased storm intensity pose significant threats to these islands' very existence, let alone their economies. Alongside economic and environmental concerns, these territories also face varying access to healthcare and education. In some areas, the lack of infrastructure and resources can make it challenging to provide quality healthcare and education. This is a pressing issue, as both are crucial for the well-being and future prosperity of these communities. But it's not all doom and gloom. Despite these challenges, there are ongoing efforts to improve these areas. From increasing investment in healthcare and education infrastructure, to implementing policies aimed at environmental conservation and sustainable development, these territories are working hard to create a better future for their residents. These challenges present significant hurdles, but also opportunities for growth and development. Through resilience and innovation, these territories continue to strive for a better tomorrow, forging their own path in the face of adversity. In recent years, several significant events have impacted these territories. Firstly, Mother Nature has been less than kind. Hurricanes, earthquakes, and even volcanic eruptions have left their mark on some territories. These natural disasters have caused massive devastation, leading to calls for increased federal aid and a more robust disaster preparedness strategy. In Puerto Rico, for instance, the aftermath of Hurricane Maria in 2017 is still being felt, with rebuilding efforts ongoing to this day. The resilience of these territories is nothing short of inspiring, but there's no denying the challenges they face in recovery. In the midst of these efforts, the COVID-19 pandemic hit. The territories, due to their limited resources and remote locations, were disproportionately impacted. While the world grappled with this health crisis, the territories faced unique challenges. Limited healthcare infrastructure and the sheer geographical distance from mainland America made the situation particularly difficult. But, like the rest of the world, the territories are fighting back. Vaccination drives are being carried out and economic recovery efforts are underway. It's been a tough ride, but there's a sense of hope and determination that's truly admirable. Lastly, let's talk about something a little different, but equally important. There have been movements for greater recognition and protection of indigenous land rights and cultural practices within these territories. For instance, in Guam and the Northern Mariana Islands, there's been a renewed focus on preserving the Chamorro language and culture. These movements are a testament to the rich histories of these territories and the ongoing efforts to keep their unique identities alive. These recent developments shape the current realities and future prospects of these territories. From dealing with natural disasters and a global pandemic to fighting for the preservation of indigenous rights, these territories are facing their challenges head-on. It's a testament to their resilience and spirit, and a fascinating part of their ongoing stories. So there you have it, a snapshot of what's up with the 14 U.S. territories. From the far-flung islands of Guam and Puerto Rico aspiring for statehood, to the diverse opinions within each territory about their future political status. The economic disparities are glaring in most of these territories, with high poverty rates and limited job opportunities, yet they remain resilient and hopeful. The territories are also on the front lines of climate change, grappling with rising sea levels, stronger storms, and threats to their ecosystems. Recent natural disasters and the ongoing pandemic have further highlighted their vulnerabilities, but also their resilience and determination to overcome these challenges. And let's not forget the ongoing movements for greater recognition and protection of indigenous land rights and cultural practices. These territories are not just lands. They are home to diverse cultures and rich histories. Welcome to my channel. My name is Mort. If you found this video insightful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe so I can share many more of Explore Mort's World with you.